SA 501. SA 501, Audit Evidence, continuation. Okay. Sir, what is continuation? We are doing SA 501, but the flavor will be of SA 500, but not everywhere. What is the title? Audit Evidence, specific considerations, selected items. Right? So, we are getting evidence only, but not for every item, only selected items. How many items? 3 items. What are those? Inventory, litigation and claim, segment reporting. Understood? Clear? Inventory, litigation and segment reporting. In that, very important is inventory. Clear? Most of them like this standard in Inter. Okay. But most of them will not understand what the topic is about. They see, okay, sir, inventory is good, litigation people will not like, segment reporting people will not like. And previously, institute used to ask majority inventory questions. Then they got to know what CA students are doing. They're heading towards a BCom approach, where inventory they'll ask, no, we'll study only inventory. Then they started asking litigation and segment reporting as well. So we need to understand all 3 topics are equally important. Clear? Don't do any by hearting here. Don't do any selective studies, weightage based and all. Do not do at all. Lot of people will give you ABC analysis. ABC analysis will work only if you have studied that entire subject properly. ABC is not to study. Basic understanding you should have. ABC is in what order you have to revise. Not studies. It's a wrong perception if somebody says study in this order. I always believe in studying everything. The more you cover, the better stress you'll be able to handle. The lesser you cover, right now you will not have stress. Exam all you have stress. The more you cover, right now it is stress, but there you'll be able to handle it. So do not skip any topics here. Alright. Especially these standards 540. 550, 560, 570. This is like the legendary standards for finals. These 4, especially these 4. I'm not saying others. Others are not important. I didn't mean that. But these are very, very important. Extremely important. That's the next chapter. Clear? 550 will be seeing in this chapter. 560, 570 will be seeing in the next chapter. And 580 is their written representations. 540 in the previous chapter we have. That is chapter number 4, risk assessment and all. Okay, right. So let's try and understand SA 501. Sir, what this standard deals with? Yes, ma'am.
So why do we have a specific standard only for this thing?
Because there is nothing specific reason as such. SA 500 is a general standard. That particular procedure is applicable for everything. You name it inquiry. Where we can put inquiry? Anywhere we can put. Inspection, anywhere we can put. But if I have to specifically say how to audit inventory in special circumstance, then I need a separate standard. If I put in SA 500, I can. Nothing wrong in that. This entire content can be put in SA 500 only. But the standard, first of all, is huge. If I add this also there, it will be very big. See, for example, this is SA 500. Okay, this is SA 500. Starts from here. Okay, you have 57 annexures, explanation material. Okay, that is 20-page standard. This is without any more explanation. Okay, 20-page you have with respect to SA 500. If I add SA 501 also to this, the standard will be very heavy and very difficult to cover also. So there could be a possibility where you may not be able to cover everything. Now, what if I'm not doing inventory auditing? Some other auditing I'm doing. Now, SA 500, there's a mix of both. So they said, we'll do one thing. General separately we'll keep, specific separately we'll keep. So general will come under SA 500. Specific will come under SA 501. There are 3 types of specific items that we are going to do. That's why selected items. Inventory, litigation, and segment reporting. Any other things we are not going to decide here. But the point here is, in SA 501, SA 500 is there. Because in specific also general points we anyway have to follow. Apart from that, some specific procedure we have to put. Now tomorrow, inventory valuation, you have to check, for which you have to go and attend physical inventory counting. You're not able to go. What will you do? Where is it given? 501. If 501 was not there, we have to put it in 500. Only thing is convenience. Standard will look very heavy. Like that in law, why they should have segregated chapter 1, 2, 3, 4? Everything is law only. No? But when we put everything in one particular chapter only, won't become too heavy also to understand, comprehend. Clear? So separately we will give is what the opinion about. They have not told what is the exact reason why they have differentiated. This is what we perceive from the outline of the standards. Clear? Scope is very simple. Scope only covers three things: inventory, litigation, segment information. In fact, I'll tell you, for inventory also not everything will check. For litigation also not everything we check. For segment also not everything we check. For inventory, we check only two things. What is that? Existence and condition, not anything else. We are not checking valuation. We are not checking completeness. Nothing we are checking. Only two things: existence and condition. Is the inventory there? What do you mean by condition of the inventory? Condition of the inventory means what? In which stage it is? No, not necessarily. Yes, very good. Saleable. There is one M that you have to worry about. Marketability feature. If the inventory is not marketable, then it is not valued at all, because NRV will be 0. When marketability feature is there, expired products, what is the value in the market? Cost or NRV, whichever is lower. Which is lower? Simple. But to know whether it is expired or no, how do we know? We have to go check, no? And for expiry to happen, it should exist no first. Simply in the balance sheet, you will put inventory, so and so. I'll tell you the history, what people used to do before. That's where you'll understand why specifically existence and condition we are seeing. Proprietors before, this is 2010 to 15, that era. Okay, or before that. Because I started, working in commerce segment from 2008. That's after my 10th standard. After 10th and one pathetic 11th standard year, I started working directly in an auditor's office. There is where I got to know what commerce is. Till then, commerce is for me nothing but subjects. Before GST, what these people used to do is, they used to manipulate closing stock according to their GP. If closing stock increases, GP will increase or decrease. Credit side is income is going more. If income is increasing, obviously profit will increase. If closing stock decreases, profits also will decrease. God, evaporation has happened here. Now, so what they used to do is, tax audit especially, I don't know if you are aware about it. I mean, you'll be doing tax audit this season, I think, no? Or you have done it before? Not done? All freshers? Clear? Online, anyone who has experience of tax audit? No? Done, sir. I have, sir. Okay. In tax audit, 44 AD, when you are giving that audit report, okay? Me shows. I want the format. Three CD. This is where I want. 3CD form. Where is it? This is called clauses, okay? 3CA and 3CB, or 3CA and 3CD you have to give. See, these are the clauses. So we have somewhere around 40, 44 clauses we'll have. 44 clauses we have. All these clauses, 44 AD, so 44 clauses. So these many clauses we'll have to report. In this, there is one clause where we'll have to give ratio. Here. Details regarding turnover, GP for the previous year and preceding previous year. So let's say, for example, this year you're doing audit of which year? Previous year. In income tax, mad fellow, no, AY, PY and all they'll tell. Clear? Directly they can tell which FY. Clear? So what they'll do is, for us previous year means what? The year which you are auditing. Preceding previous year means basically general previous year for us. I hope you are relating.
So previous year, for example, this assessment is 25-26.
Previous year is 24-25. Preceding previous year is 23-24. Generally what we say, previous year is what for us? Current year and previous year we say. But in income tax it is previous year and PPY. Okay, there we have to give. Then see here, total turnover, gross profit by turnover, that is nothing but ratio. Ratio analysis, FM, remember? And now you will tell, remember, yeah, I remember, God. And in your head, actually, it's okay, you tell sir, continue. Clear? Then net profit by turnover, stock in trade by turnover, material consumed by finished goods. Don't you think inventory is playing a huge role here? What they should do, they should manipulate it. Because what income tax will do is, trading account detail we feed, correct? What we do is, not we, clients, this GP ratio is there, no? And NP ratio. 2 years analytical procedure they'll apply to income tax. That's why you're giving a previous year and PPY. So imagine previous year, that is a year under audit, 30% is GP ratio. PPY, 15%. Income tax will raise query. 15% increase. What happened? Show cause notice. Love letters will be coming. So for that what they'll tell, wait 1 minute. For that what they'll tell, no, 44 AD means if you don't, in presumptive taxation, if it is under, let's say 44 AD you calculate and you are saying this is not the profit, I earned less profit. Under 44 AD presumptive taxation, 8% you file. 8% when you file, imagine 8% is like, let's say 10 lakh rupees is the income. And this fellow is saying, sir, I didn't earn 10 lakh only. I earned less, sir. How can you show 10 lakh? For that, we have to do audit, no. That will come under this, no. 1. Number 2, if it is under loss, you have to do audit. Okay. Tax audit applicability, you should learn. That's why you should go to conferences and focus there. Okay. Now, understood, Pooja? Got it? Yes. What I meant by 44 is this only. Okay. Now, they'll ask 15%. Yepudi, kaise, kaisen ba? Come, talk. Bolo, tararara, tell. Now, that time, what they'll tell is, sir, don't show 30% and all, sir. But your word, no, sir, it's okay, sir. Now, what they'll do, they'll adjust their turnover and closing stock. Automatically, GP will dance. Here, you know what they'll do? Excel they'll open. Clear? They'll put closing stock. Let's say 10 lakh. Here GP is showing 3 lakh. 3 lakh, no. Do this 9 lakh. Do this 8 lakh. Then one odd amount they'll put. 7 lakh 67,769. God alone knows what they do. Yes, sir, I have done this adjusting, it seems. This they'll do because this here, when we give analytical information for them, they should not have doubts on us, sir. And worst was state VAT. Beautiful. State VAT, go to the VAT office, tell whatever you tell, and at the end of the day, they'll be like, practically, we know what happens. Understood. Clear. So they'll be like, sir, it's okay, sir. What is there, sir? We'll take care of you. Clear. State VAT and VAT returns and books of accounts. The level of mismatching, if you see, no way it is even closer. In the books of accounts, your closing stock will show very good amount. But in the VAT, I don't have anything. Because you have to pay VAT, no? There you have to pay VAT, so you show less sales. Here you have to show profit, that's why more sales. Full mismatch. That is how they said we need GST. We forget GST, we need one particular tax loss. Excise different declaration, VAT, different declaration. Clear? Income tax, different declaration. One person is thinking, oh, my client, Meri wali alag hai. My client is very true to me. VAT will tell, even my client is very true to me. Papa, they know what they are doing. They are like the dream girl behind the call. Everyone thinks it is girl, it's Ayushman. Right? So that's when they said we need to integrate everything. Now you lie in income tax, what is the turnover? They'll automatically send one love letter to you. We got information from GST, this is your turnover. Are you getting my point? Clear? So you can't mismatch there. Now for these things and all, I want to know what is the existence of the inventory. Do you actually have so much inventory? Clear? Do you actually have so much inventory existence, and what is the condition of it? Is it considered as inventory or not? Understood the scope and logic of this? Clear? Litigation and claim. Sir, everything should be disclosed to the users. If you have a case going on, should you tell him? Yes, that's why completeness is required. Sir, cases are going on, sir. 100 cases have been filed, but I am showing only 80. Why? Sir, 20 more if I show, my investors will get a heart attack. But you should show. Completeness should be there. Now, there could be a reason where you have watched this, at least heard about this movie called Oh My God. No? Didn't watch. This is oh my God. Akshay Kumar's. Akshay Kumar, Mithun Chakravarti. In Telugu also it is there. Paresh Rawal in Hindi. In Telugu also it is there. In Hindi, everything is dubbed. Clear? Now in that, actually I'll tell you how it is relevant here for litigation and claim. He will go and file a case on God. Okay? Because he doesn't believe in God. So earthquake happens and his shop will be destroyed. And he has taken an insurance cover. Okay? The entire family is dependent on him. So he goes to the insurance company and he's like, okay, I'll read this. Then he'll tell, we can't pay insurance because it is an act of God. He's like, what is act of God? This earthquake, we didn't make it, God made it. So he's like, sir, God or no God, I don't believe in God. He's like, that doesn't matter if you don't believe in God, but act of God is act of God. Insurance will not cover it. So he'll be like, I'll put a case. So he's like, you can't put a case on us because we didn't do it. It's God who did it. He'll go and file a case on God. So this fellow will send notices to all temples, all ashrams, all matas, everyone. Temple, mosque, church, everywhere he'll send notice. Clear? And when they get notices, they talk to their lawyers. The lawyer says, hey, this court will ignore this, sir. You simply leave. These people are mad. Turns out that court accepts the case. And that's where litigation starts. Point to be noted here is, why I gave this movie example is, one person is saying this is not a valid case, but court says valid case. Similarly, in this scenario, management may say, sir, there is no case only, sir, here. Simply, chumma, they have filed one case. No effect only. But when you go and talk to the lawyer, he'll tell, actually, there is a case, sir. Red Bull gives you wings. Heard about that case? Yes. I drank and I did not get wings. Yeah, who are you, Lucifer? You can't get wings. Nonsense. But you claimed it, no? Now, imagine you went and filed a case on Red Bull and Red Bull's management saw, hey, who will accept this case? Red Bull gives you wings. Metaphor we used. Court accepted it. You claimed it will give you wings, sir. It didn't give him wings. Compensation they had to pay. Now, I'm just seeing how jobless people are. Good way to one. Very good. Foolishness.
Smart. We didn't even think about
No, that way even begging is good, no? No work only. In fact, act, no. Improvement. Act like this. Improvement will be there. Yeah, why are you doing CA? The tea shop guy earns more than us now. Go, we'll put tea shop only. No, CA, chata angadi. Clear? You'll have your recording will be there now. God, I didn't splash. Right? Damn. Okay. Now, basically, it's very easy for them to earn money like this. So then they change WIIINGS. There's no word called wings. Red Bull gives you wings. They didn't say Red Bull gives you wings. right? Similarly, have you heard about Vico turmeric cream, Vajradanti? Vico turmeric, when you go to theaters and all, what is the line? Vico turmeric, nahi cosmetic, Vico turmeric, Ayurvedic cream. Right? Vico turmeric, Ledu cosmetic, Ille cosmetic. Why are they saying it? Because Excise Department filed a case. Excise Department filed a case saying you are manufacturing beauty products. It's a cosmetic product, so excise duty more you have to pay. It's not an Ayurvedic product. They said it is Ayurvedic product, and they started marketing also that way only. That's why the tagline only is like that: Vico turmeric, nahi cosmetic, it is Ayurvedic cream. You tell me what sense is there in that? It's marketing. Because department is telling me we are manufacturing cosmetic creams. Clear? Nonsense marketing. Axe spray you put, people will come and eat you, it seems. You've seen that Axe ad, somebody will pick the nose and start eating. Clear? One deodorant ad I saw, this fellow is flying. His clothes and all will fly off. And one girl will come and tell, सब कुछ उड़ गया, लेकिन आपका perfume रह गया. Nonsense. Trees are going, but this man is standing still. Clear? So nonsense things are there. So when you are advertising, you have to advertise carefully. Right? Now, when you go and talk to Red Bull guy, management guy, what will he say? No, sir. Case mein dam nahi hai. Clear? Case doesn't have strength, sir. No one, court will not accept it. Which means, if you think that court will not accept it, will you create provision for claims? No. But when you go and talk to lawyer will tell, actually court can accept this because you are claiming that. Now, when I go and talk to external counsel, he is saying case is valid, which means provision has to be created. Management is not creating. Lawyer says create. Management says no. She is saying yes. Management is saying no. In between, I am there. What to do now? Now, I need to talk to management. Will you create or not? No, sir. I will report. Simple. I will put in my report saying, we got to know so and so information and management has not created provision. Now, users will question you. You talk. I'll tell you easiest way to make money. 1 month, drink Horlicks. 1 month you drink Horlicks, you can make good money. Because you will not see any improvement. They claim taller, stronger, sharper. Clear? You will not get height also. You will not be strong also. You will be mandabuddhi also. Clear? So you can file a case on them. Horlicks, I didn't become sharper, I didn't become taller, I didn't become stronger. Clear? I tell this to my short cousins and students who doesn't have a lot of height. Good way to make money for you guys. Clear? Then segment reporting. What is segment reporting? Sir, ITC when they report, they have different segments. Foo they have. Clear? Then they have FMCG, agriculture, food, hotels. Segment wise you report. Clear? How much is the contributory in that entire company? We need to know. Majority, you know how much contribution cigarette has in their entire revenue? More than 50%. Clear? 45 to more than 50% is what their revenue share in the entire company. Clear? Slowly they are coming to FMCG. Now FMCG somewhere around 15% is there. Clear? I'll show you tomorrow where segment reporting, how it is reported. AS 19 leases, 18 RPT. Clear? Look at the excitement. AS 17 is about segment reporting. So under that, how to report, we'll be seeing the report tomorrow itself. There is class tomorrow. Last class tomorrow, first installment. Clear? Alright. So we'll be finishing essay 501 tomorrow. I told you if I finish this standard, I'll be giving. Okay? So thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, India is 108, correct.